Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for July 2024. As always, if anything I say resonates, or you feel it will resonate in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's see what's happening for you beautiful Pisces. Okay, you got the Knight of Cups, so very love energy in July, and the King of Swords, opposite, someone very much unemotional, so opposites attract maybe. Oh, Knight of Pentacles, add a third person to the mix, interesting. What else? The Lovers card. I knew this was about love, and now you got the Lovers card. Could be a love triangle happening. The Lovers did used to be called the Choice card in the original tarot, so it's like you have a choice between two potentially, and if you're in a committed relationship it could just be some type of choice between love and work, career and your romance life in July. Like one thing is taking priority and the other thing isn't very happy about it. You do have Two of Wands there, so yeah, making a choice either between two people or between two commitments. And if you're completely single, there's still two people, maybe three on the horizon that you are gonna have to choose between, but I feel like you kind of know who it is. I feel like there isn't much choice here and you already know your person without me needing to break it down, but I will break it down anyway. Let's see what's happening. What's this Knight of Cups energy? Knight of Cups clarified by the Six of Pentacles reversed. There's this Knight of Cups energy is somebody very much unfair. So this could be very player energy. Knight of Cups not usually a negative card, but I feel like this person could be playing a character of someone very charming. Because of the Six of Pentacles reversed, they're very self-centered. Six of Pentacles is very giving, upright, very much charitable, looking after everyone, evenly like giving away time and resources to others and helping others. So reversed with the Knight of Cups, I just feel as if somebody's being very selfish with you, or maybe that's it. If you're in a relationship already, someone just wants all of you all the time and you're like, I have a life to get on with as well. You know, everything should be balanced, because there's a little bit of imbalance with that Knight of Cups. Clarify King of Swords. I feel like you are the King of Swords. The Lovers. This tarot deck is very unique because it has two Lovers cards. Which I think is very intriguing in this setup, because firstly, none of the other signs had the Lovers card come out, and I'm halfway through the signs already for this week's readings. Secondly, you just got two come out. So the Lovers card here, they're separate, and here together. It's the only difference, otherwise they're both the same. Look. But to clarify the King of Swords, which I'm feeling is you, man or woman doesn't matter, you're just embodying this King of Swords energy. Very smart, very intelligent, very good with your words, knowing when to speak, when not to speak, and very unemotional. Not in a bad way, sometimes it's good to kind of have be able to separate yourself from your emotions. And with the Lovers card, I feel like you're being very smart in choosing yourself. If you're in a relationship in July, you're still choosing yourself and you're being like, I need time alone, or I need time to love myself away from you. I don't know, there's something here about you being very, very, I don't know why I'm getting on the ball. You're on the ball? I don't know, weird, but you're you've got your head screwed on, and when it's coming to love, you're aware that you kind of have to give yourself as much love before you give it to someone else. Like, it just feels like you're very good at compartmentalizing as well. It's a weird word to throw into the mix, but I think it'll make sense for a lot of you. You're very good at separating and dealing with one thing at a time. I just for those of you where you're not in a relationship but there are two people, it's like you're choosing yourself rather than these two people. until one shows up correctly, because these are both knights. You've got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Coins, you're a King of Swords. So again, man or woman doesn't matter, but the King of Swords is on a different wavelength to the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You might be a lot more mature than the people that you're dating or seeing or getting to know, and you're willing to be alone than to be around people that aren't on the same wavelength. And I think that's very healthy for you, and I think that's why the Lovers card's coming out for you at this point, because you're choosing yourself and willing to kind of skip getting to know someone, whereas others, or maybe you in the past, have given people chance after chance when you already can quite clearly see someone is not a good fit for you. It's like you're like willing to let them reveal themselves more when you already know it's not working. It's like you want to be proved wrong, maybe, but this time around you're like, no, I'm smart enough to rather prefer to be alone than wait for someone to prove me wrong. And then after the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the Lovers card again, obviously. What I like here is, look, it's separate, but in a good way. In a good way, because I feel as if someone, it's almost like someone's a little bit possessive or something. So if you're in a relationship and they are, it's like you're learning to be in love and obsessed with each other in a healthy way, but also be your own people. And if you're single, you're learning to meet people that aren't possessive. You're happy alone until you meet someone that can stand next to you and be on the same wavelength as you without relying on you. Clarified the Lovers card. A very simple reading, but I feel like it makes a lot of sense if you're in this situation. Three of Cups reversed. Others of you also, Three of Cups reversed, I'm getting very much like love triangle energy. Whereas you know that you don't want that drama. You don't want, you know, life's not soap opera. So it's I just feel like you can tell that you don't want certain people because they're not as loyal as you are. And you're willing to walk away. You're willing to not invest time in getting to know people that aren't for you. And I don't know why that keeps coming through, unless maybe you have in the past kept giving time and energy in hopes of being proven wrong. Sorry for repeating myself. Clarify the Lovers one more time, just to make sure. Six of Wands reversed. And it's not about the show. It's not about what it looks like. It's reversed. I feel as if whatever's coming in next for you in love, whether it's with someone you're already with or someone new if you're single, it doesn't feel like, if you're single and you had like several options and you know who it is and there is one of these options that you want, it's very, very private with that Six of Wands reversed. The whole community, your friends, your family, nobody is asking about it because you've not told anybody. It's very on the down low, very much private. You and this person figuring out each other and what you want together without it being in the public eye. And if you're in a relationship, it's just the same. I just feel like it's no one's business but your own. You're not gossiping, you're not talking about, you're not going to advice. There's nothing wrong with asking advice from friends, family, you know, people around you. Nothing wrong with asking, and it's very good sometimes to get someone else's perspective. Sometimes. I feel like this time around you're listening to your own intuition first and foremost without asking for friends' advice, and that might also be why that Three of Cups was there reversed. It can be very tempting to kind of talk to friends, tell them where you're at, but unless someone has an extremely healthy relationship themselves, or one that you would want, is their advice very valuable to you? If that makes sense. Do you know, like, don't take advice from someone whose situation isn't one you would want to be in, because they're kind of just going to outline how to get to where they are. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Sorry, weird note, but I do feel like basically in July it's a lot about love. It's all about love, and whatever's going on in your life, whether you be working very hard, your mind is going to be on love and romance and your relationship and making it healthier and distancing yourself from it. Some of you, it is about love and you don't want it to be, and you're like, oh, and the more you push it away, the more you run from it, and someone's obsessing about you, the more it's chasing you. And I feel like you're kind of creating a healthy boundary in July to separate yourself from what you don't want and clarifying what you do. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. Thanks so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Little Terror Tuesdays.